In 3 seasons, the Alabama State Hornets have now gone to 3 straight BCS bowl games, winning 2 out of the last 3. But this was not the ultimate goal to go back to the Fiesta Bowl. We should be playing here in New Orleans, Louisiana. So we're back in the Big Easy. We have 1 more bowl game to go. It's time for the national championship game. The Nebraska Cornhuskers, the #1 team in the country, are taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, the Fighting Tim Duncans of the ACC.
I'm Brad Nessler, joined by the coach, Lee Corso, and the quarterback, Kirk Herbstreit. We're coming to you from inside the dome here tonight for our battle between the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. The national championship game. This one's for all the marbles, folks. The battle for supremacy. The big enchilada, if you will. And here come the Cornhuskers. If you compare these teams on paper, they really look to be pretty equal. Kirk, what do you think?
Nebraska needs a big game from their talented running back, and I think they'll win the battle up front, and he's going to have a tremendous day. Look for him to lead them to victory, but Lee, it's going to be very close.
I got to have to go with them, too. I can't go against Nebraska.
So as Joseph Cooley and the Alabama State Hornets watch this game, they're wondering why they are not here. And look at that interception right there. Andrew Bryant gets that pass deflected. Eventually, it is intercepted by the Nebraska defense. And now we're going the other way. Plus, Nebraska have good field position. Here they go at the Demon Deacon 21. Raymond Thomas steps back to pass, pops it, and it's caught in the end zone by Eric Harris. Touchdown, Nebraska Cornhuskers. The first points of the game belong to the #1 team in the country. An excellent pass on a rope, an absolute dot by Raymond Thomas to Harris, and Nebraska leads. Next drive, though, there goes Wake Forest on offense. The handoff by Kyle Parker up the right side of the Cornhusker territory. Into the crib he goes. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And now the game's tied at 7. But here comes Nebraska again. This time he finds his impact player at wide receiver. I believe that is Keith Manning, number 83. So eventually they will settle for a 51-yard field goal. The kick is long enough, high enough, and the kick is good. Nebraska leads 10-7. Eventually we have a 13-7 game. Play fake right there. Raymond Thomas is throwing that thing all over the field today. And that pass is intercepted by Wake Forest. The Demon Deacons, the Fighting Tim Duncans, desperately needed that before this game got out of hand. 2nd and 4 now. Andrew Bryant pops it. It's picked off. And there goes Nebraska taking it back for a pick 6. The Nebraska Cornhuskers extend their lead to 20-7. Late first half. So Wake Forest back on offense. There goes the handoff, and there goes Kyle Parker getting baptized with the holy water, and the Cornhuskers recovering. The black shirt defense is back in Lincoln, Nebraska, on the verge of winning the national championship. There goes Raymond Thomas on the keeper. Touchdown, Nebraska. And now at this point, if you're the Alabama State Hornets, you're wondering, why did the BCS voters not put them in this game? But the Demon Deacons would respond right here. Look at Kyle Parker taking it up the left sideline into the crib. Once again, a house call. Touchdown, Wake Forest. It is now 27-17. So here goes Raymond Thomas, steps back, pops it downfield, and that pass is caught by Willie Bush. No relation to Reggie Bush in the 30, the 20, the 10. House call for Nebraska. What a play by Willie Bush after the catch. 34-17, an 80-yard strike. And Nebraska's in the driver's seat right now. Bryant pops it to the right. Left side is picked off. Take that back. That was the right side. And now Nebraska is looking to put the exclamation point on this game. 3rd down now. There goes the option. There goes the fake pitch. Look at Raymond Thomas out there looking like Tommy Frazier from back in the day, minus the number 15. So here goes another option play. Raymond Thomas on the keeper. I don't know why he did a fake pitch, but that looked like he was going to pitch it directly to the Wake Forest defender right there. So eventually they settle for a 28-yard field goal. The kick is up and the kick is good. And now the lead is 37-17 in favor of the Cornhuskers. 3rd and 10 now. Here goes Bryant trying to make a late push. Is picked off again. Andrew Bryant is having a nightmare game. Yeah, the Hornets should have been here. Option play, the pitch to Quentin Washington. Quentin Washington goes up the left side before he fumbles the ball out of bounds. 22-yard attempt right here. The kick is up, and that is good. And at this point, it's all but over. 40-17. Andrew Bryant still in the game. Pops it, rolls out and pops it. That's picked off as well. Inside the 10 and tackled around the 2-yard line. The Nebraska Cornhuskers have done it. For the first time since 1997, back when they shared that title with the Michigan Wolverines, the Nebraska Cornhuskers are now the undisputed national champions of the college football world. As they leave the field holding that crystal ball up in the air, you have to feel bitter if you're an Alabama State Hornet football fan. So they go back to Lincoln, Nebraska, taking that national championship with them. Man, I wish we could have had a chance to play them, man. I think we would have gave them a better game. But let's look at the players of the week for the final week of season 7. Ryan Thompson, 12 receptions, 173 yards and a tutty. He also had a running tutty on the ground. Leon Hill played like a man possessed. 4 tackles, 4 for loss, 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, and a pick 6. The man was crazy good. So this season was absolutely amazing, despite the fact the receivers were mad inconsistent outside of Ryan Thompson. Look at this though. 2,046 yards. We were this close to breaking that record. And he had 99 receptions this season. Look at Trey Tyler's completion number. 200, meaning he caught damn near half of the completions. So, oh yeah, Leon Hill and Eric Garcia balled out like crazy as well. But thank you for watching. Join us next time as we get ready for the Season 7 review. Peace. Damn you, BCS.